2025 has some absolute bangers lined up, like GTA 6, Death Stranding 2, and the Ghost of Tsushima sequel. But today, we're not talking about them. We're talking about massive titles that have just been leaked, with no release date in sight. And guys, you'll be surprised to find out what Valve has been cooking lately. With that said, let's start with the first one on this list. Overdosed. 1.0D Overdosed. It's a super mysterious game coming from Hideo Kojima, the brilliant mind behind awesome games like Death Stranding, Metal Gear Solid series, and many more. This one's being called OD, or Overdosed, and it's being teased as this experimental psychological horror game that, according to the creator, will blur the line between video games and reality. We haven't gotten a good look at the game so far. All we have seen is a short teaser showing hyper-realistic metahumans and facial expressions. But coming from Hideo Kojima, who has a history of creating exceptional, one-of-a-kind gaming experiences, I can tell this game is really going to be something else. And the developer is even hiring these big-name actors, including Sophia Lillis from Dungeons & Dragons and Hunter Schafer from Euphoria. 2. A new Burnout game. A new Burnout Paradise game was kind of leaked or teased, I don't know, because this leak came directly from the developers, who wanted to surprise the fans of the franchise without giving too much out. Which Burnout game, you ask? I literally can't say, but judging by their cryptic tweet, it sounds like the game will be packed with a ton of action. Most likely a remake of Burnout 3 Takedown? Because it's been 2 decades since the original? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. 3. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Now, moving on, I am sure you've all heard rumors of a new Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake in the works at Ubisoft. And that's actually true. Ubisoft themselves have confirmed that they are indeed working on not one, but multiple remakes of the original Assassin's Creed games. No, they haven't outright said it's Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but we've seen leaks and heard rumors that it's in development for a while now. And it might come out after Shadows, as reported by Insider Gaming. However, just recently, another leak surrounding the game has surfaced that claims Black Flag will be more than just a remake. It's going to have new systems with combat and ecosystems around wildlife specifically mentioned. And while the leaker didn't give an exact release date, according to him, the remake might come out as early as the end of year 2025. 4. Injustice. 3. Gods Will Fall. Injustice 3 might also be on track, and this isn't really a leak, but more of an educated guess from fans and critics. This actually started with database leak of NVIDIA GeForce a while back, but it was later kind of confirmed during an AMA, where some fans asked NetherRealm CCO about their upcoming project, to which he replied that it will either be Injustice 3 or a new Mortal Kombat game, which doesn't surprise me because that's how it's been for a very long time with NetherRealm. So, this definitely gives us fans plenty to be excited about. And sure, a confirmation from the guys themselves would be great, but this reply from Ed Boon does confirm that a new Injustice game is, in fact, in the works. 5. Evil Within 3. One of the most awaited franchises that fans have been craving a return for is the Evil Within. Ever since Evil Within 2 released back in 2017, fans have been waiting for another banger, and now it seems Evil Within 3 might just be it. The former CEO of TangoWorks recently took to Facebook that he's open to the idea of coming back to the franchise. While he's no longer part of the studio, this could mean he might collaborate with the team on a new Evil Within game, even as a consultant. This does not mean we're going to get a new Evil Within game, because the guys at TangoWorks have their hands full with other projects at the moment. And even if there's a chance of Evil Within 3, it's not happening anytime soon. 6. Minecraft 2. And then we have some solid, well, as solid as it gets, news on Minecraft 2. And it comes directly from Notch, the original creator. Now, Notch hasn't been involved with the game for a while since Microsoft acquired it, but he recently took to Twitter saying, "I just announced Minecraft 2. I thought that maybe people actually want me to make another game that's super similar to the first one." So, basically, he's teasing the idea of creating a spiritual successor to Minecraft, a game with the same vibes, mechanics, and sandbox magic. But Notch doesn't have the rights to Minecraft anymore. And while his tweets definitely say that he intends to work together on this project if given the chance, it just doesn't sound likely to me. Because guys, Minecraft is already like this perfect community-driven experience out there. And the best thing devs can do is introduce new content gradually, fixing stuff without changing much. But does my logical mind make this any less exciting for me? Absolutely not. I am still hyped for it. 7. Final Fantasy IX Remake. Square Enix has got their hands full with Final Fantasy remakes, so this one doesn't surprise me at all. Final Fantasy IX, yeah, we're getting a remake of Final Fantasy IX, or at least that's what the leaks and rumors have been claiming. And these leaks come from reliable sources nonetheless. One of the leakers named Midori has been correctly predicting Final Fantasy updates and news for years, and he claims that this remake is well developed. Unfortunately, we haven't received any word on the game or caught any glimpse of it at the latest TGA event, like he said. It could have something to do with the major layoffs in the company and reshuffles, or they might be waiting for the release of Switch 2 to not miss on the sales. 8. Venom Game. And guys, we might just get our very own Venom Game. I know how that sounds, but that makes a lot of sense. Seeing how everyone loved playing Venom in Spider-Man 2. This actually came out in a leak last year, when a leaker got hold of Insomniac's personal data, revealing their plans for the upcoming projects, and that included a Venom-led game called Venom: Lethal Protector. Of course, nothing's really concrete about that, but it'd make sense if Insomniac decided to give Venom his own game, and it's likely going to be a small Miles Morales kind of experience compared to Spider-Man 1 or 2. Not too long, but just enough spotlight to make the fans happy and engaged with an 8 to 10 hour story. What do you guys think? Divadi Portal 3? Now, this is just me hoping or speculating, but there's a new Valve game in the works, and from what I can tell, it sounds a lot like Portal 3. Hear me out, guys. So basically, some keen-eyed fans found these LinkedIn profiles of developers and artists working on unnamed Valve projects. One of them was Michael Anderson, who was a level designer at Valve back in 2021, and he apparently created a variety of prototypes with his team focused on ambitious, never-before-seen gameplay for an unannounced project. He also added that he developed AI, player mechanics, and puzzles from scratch. Now that last part sounds a lot like a puzzle game with AI, and that obviously brings our minds to a new Portal game, which has been heavily demanded by the fans for like a decade now. But then again, it doesn't confirm our suspicions, so do take it with a grain of salt. 10th Odyssey. SRC last but not least, I've got some great news for you Blizzard fans. You might have already heard, but the canceled survival game from Blizzard has recently resurfaced with alleged screenshots of the game. It was reportedly in the works for many years, and it was supposed to be released sometime in 2027. However, it was canceled after Microsoft acquired Activision Blizzard and laid off around 2,000 employees. Now, these alleged screenshots show that the game might not have been canceled entirely, or has been revived as of late, and it could be set in a fairy tale world with a larger storyline to follow. The game's called Odyssey, and it's kind of giving off Fable vibes. But again, guys, nothing's really been confirmed from the developers yet. I am sure you guys are just as excited as I am to get our hands on some of these games, but all we can do for now is to just wait. And while we're all waiting, why don't you guys check out some awesome co-op games to play in this video? And that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.